Sleazy E has already forgotten his roots. Sleazy E is now worshipping the Oba of Benin.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see, first of all, as you are seeing this video, you can see the picture of Ambrose Ali, you can see the picture of Sleazy E, you can see the picture of Experience Oligbese, you can see the picture of director ABD, and I will still mention some other names on this video. But I want to ask a very simple question. Do the Benin people actually hate the Esan people of Edo State? Because I really need to clarify this
Sleazy E
before it gets out of hand.
That was when
but first
Sleazy
of all,
E
see this video.
came out with Edo Boy. You know, ever since then, though, we know how it is. Any musician from that quarter, they only, their music only revolve around that area. Probably because I don't know if there is something behind it. But if you go to Lagos, your music will go worldwide. But if you are in that circle, that Benin circle, your music remains there. So Sleazy E came out during the time when the Sky B and what is this guy Ego the Genie. So during that period, Sleazy E came out and Edo Boy blew, at least to an extent. Why I'm making this video concerning Sleazy E is this. Myself, I was still being delusional, having this mindset that Esan and Benin, we are the same. And despite the fact that the way we be treated in Benin, the way the Benin people treat us, like you want, as an Esan man, you want to rent house from a Benin man, they will stress you. They will tell you that we are worse than snake. They prefer to give the house to another person from maybe Igbo, Yoruba, or any other person as far as is not Esan person. Now, all those things, all this attitude, when I start seeing those attitudes, got me thinking, what is the problem? They always tell us, Esan, Benin and Edo, Benin and Esan, we are the same. But say the fact that we don't speak one language, because we have the aboriginal language, which is the Esan. The Benin language came out of Esan. That is why when the Benin speak, we the Esan people, we understand what they're saying. But when we speak, the Benin doesn't understand, because the Benin language is an extract from the Esan language. And Sleazy E, right now as I speak to you, Sleazy E has already forgotten his roots. Sleazy E is now worshipping the Oba of Benin. If you listen to his songs, you won't hear where Sleazy E make regard to the Esan people. Sleazy E is 100% Esan. Now Sleazy E has joined the group of someone like Maliki, who has an Esan root, who will also come and tell you that Esan, they are who find derive pleasure in insulting Esan people. Sleazy E, I recently watched some of your music. I think the correct one where you remixed some of the old legend Benin musicians, one of their songs. You brought out Igbabonelimi in that song. Sleazy E. You are gradually insulting your people. You are insulting your people without knowing. How do you tie Igbabonelimi to the Benin? That is an insult to our person. If you want to sing an song and put Igbabonelimi on the background on your video, bro, it's cool. It's cool. It seems like you don't know what Igbabonelimi stand for. You don't know what the Elimi stand for. You know, this New York generation, we don't learn, we don't study, we don't learn, we don't care, we just want
You see this video? This is a video of one random Esan boy, Elimi Esan, whatever he attribute himself to be, calling us Sleazy for identifying with the rich Benin culture. Sleazy did a video, Edo Odion, and depicted the Esan culture with the Gbaboneimi masquerade and all of those things. And you heard what that guy said. On this video, I want to set the record straight. First, in that video, he said that in Benin, when Esan people want to rent a house, it is very difficult, that Benin landlord do not give houses to Esan people, which is 100% lie. 100% lie. If you have any experience of such, please leave it on the comment section. But when I say 100% lie, I mean 100% lie, because when you go to the Aduawa houses, from the Aduawa, Rama Park, Lucky Way, up to what they call it, Egba, is predominantly dominated by Esan. As a matter of fact, some Esan people even get as we say Benin. Let's not talk about that. Now, politically, of course, the reason why I put Bruce Ali picture, when Bruce Ali was imprisoned, after his own people sold him out, when he was imprisoned by Buhari under the military regime for misappropriation of fund, it was a Benin man, our great Esama of Benin, that paid the 1 million naira bail for him to come out. Esan hate Benin. Benin hate Esan. Right? Then the Edo State House of Assembly complex is named after Chief Anthony Enauru. Benin hate Esan. Right? Then Bruce Ali University Ekpoma, 99%, if not 100%, 99% of the working staff, both academic and non-academic staff, are predominantly Esan people. The Benins give Esan their space to excel in whatsoever they do. When you even come to the civil service, you will see so many of our Esan brothers and sisters actively working under the Civil Service Commission. Then let's talk about entertainment. That is the reason why I put the picture of Experience Oligbese. Oligbese is Esan man. Sleazy is Esan man. Even director ABD is Esan man. These are people who the Benins support 100%. But a lot of people go on the media to spread wrong narrative, saying the Benin do not love the Esan people, that they are being marginalized, they are mistreated in the state. I don't know where you get the ideology from. But if you want an argument, bring out your fact. Then let's bring out fact and figure. Let us see if you, the Esan people, are truly marginalized as you claim. Because a lot of you seize every little opportunity to speak ill of our royal palace. I don't blame you. You understand? I don't blame you. It's just like civilization has taken over. In those days, you don't dare speak to the royal palace in such manner. Otherwise, that is the day you will join your ancestors. Nobody will touch you. But the ancestors on their own will catch up with you. Sleazy was born and raised in Benin. He was made in Benin. He knew the role the Benin people played in his life. Even Maleke, whose mother is from Esan land. You see the way the Benins support him. Even both the indigenous musicians, you hear of Iromosele, you hear of Kakadu, you hear of Wadada, you hear of Afile. Even this young guy that is just coming up now, what's his name? Jerry Praise. It is 24 bits that took him to UK the other day. He did not say because he says and he will not follow them. You see, sometimes when things like this begin to spring up on the social media, it is important that people of interest, people of knowledge begin to set the record straight. I'm encouraging elders of Esan land to look for that guy and warn him to keep quiet. There are certain things you don't speak. It's not as if you are even telling the truth. You are out there spreading lies. You are out there trying to fabricate what is not in existence. It is crazy. Now, when you talk about our cultural relationship, like I said before, you see the Adab. It is everywhere. Then you see the red and white wall, the Benin Royal wall. When we are growing up, when you see a man, it talks about royalty. Either the person is a chief, or is a chief priest, or he has a relationship with the palace. When you go to every Esan kingdom, you see it there. I have been opportune to be to some palaces in Esan land. Yes, I've been opportune to be there, and I know the kind of respect and regard that the Esan kings give to the Benin kingdom. But it is very unfortunate that some sons of Esan land come out on the media space to speak rubbish because of political gain or whatever. Now let's talk about politics. Politics, democratic politics that we've been practicing in Nigeria, it's not even up to 30 years. They say Esan have not been governor, Esan have not been governor, Esan have not been governor. How old is the democratic regime or government? 1999. Lucky Igbinedion came into power. When Lucky Igbinedion was leaving power, Osereme Osumbo came into office. Then Oshomole, by court intervention, won him, and Oshomole became governor of Edo State. Then after which, now we have Obaseki. Very short. It's not as if it's something that is 30 years now, or 35 years, or 40 years, that you can count series upon series. Now, let's talk about political class. The political class of Edo State, the political elite of Edo State, we are predominantly Esan people. You hear of Chief and Tony Aneni of blessed memory. Then former chief of former minister of work, Onoli Meme, is an Esan man. Esan people have been in key position in politics, both state level and federal level, and the Benins support them all through. The Benins, they support them all through. Esan woman was once the vice chancellor of Abrusali University. A woman. In so many ways, the Benin always support the Esan people 100%. But I see no reason why some certain people will come outside to say things like this. But I am saying that somebody like this guy should be cautioned. Yes, he should be cautioned.